What is up, everybody? This is John with Archer Fish. Just a quick video, a little tackle thing, a little lure video. Thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, all that stuff. Thank you for my subscribers for sticking with me. There will be some fishing content coming very soon, so stay tuned to the channel. And yeah, so I just get right into it here. This lure literally caught me, 30 fish one day. A little smallie. Almost all at Lake Cachuma, but had a great day with a bass raider on the lagoon where we caught, I don't remember how many we each caught, but we caught a ton, including a nice 6-pounder on it. Almost 6-pounder. So this lure catches fish, and you can tell by the thumbnail, you probably know what it is already. It is one of my favorites. It is the Lucky Craft Pointer, and this is the SP version. I kind of like the smaller ones. They make a few different pointers. This is the bigger version of it. You kind of see it's a little heavier. It's got this little thing here. It's got more weight in it. This one's not bad. This one sinks though, and I prefer the kind of slower sinking one. I like this little smaller one a little bit better. This is my favorite color, the Ghost Shad, although I think at the lagoon that day, it was that sort of blue and chrome one that I used. And I use that one and the Ghost Shad all the time. There's a bone one too that I like to use. But anyway, yeah, these lures, the Lucky Craft pointers are amazing. And, I'm throwing them at points. I'm throwing them at little windy places like at Cachuma where there was a little point. The wind was blowing into it, into this cove. It was overcast, and I just had a crazy day. Like, I must have caught 10 fish just off this one spot, and I was just catching them all over the lake. It is an amazing lure. Obviously, it's a jerkbait. And the thing about this lure is, with the Lucky Craft specifically, I don't know if it's just the way it's designed or weighted or what, but I actually lost all of mine. Fish broke off on them, or I broke off on trees or whatever. I tried using other jerkbaits that are similar in look, similar in size. A couple of Rapalas I tried, and I caught fish on them, just not as many, and it didn't feel as good. There's something about the weight of this lure when you have it, tuned into your rod and reel, and you just have like a direct feeling to the lure, and when the fish hit it, it's amazing, and you're catching them every time. But something with the other ones just didn't match up. When I ran out of these, I couldn't find them online, the Lucky Craft. They were sold out. So I bought, like a Bass Pro Shops version. I don't remember the brand, but it was on Bass Pro Shops. They were inexpensive, and I bought a ton of them, and they did not stack up. I probably may have caught 1 or 2 fish off them, but you could just feel the difference. There was just some difference in the weight of it, the color of it, whatever it was, the style, I don't know. So I've tried many other jerkbaits. There are a couple of Rapalas that are really good, but for the most part, man, and I've not yet tried the Mega Bass, which is very popular these days, but as it is now, this Lucky Craft jerkbait is the best. It is incredible. There's all kinds of different sizes. Like I said, you want a little bit bigger, you can launch this sucker. It sinks. This is a great one. This is a great one. The Flash Pointer, all those things. I'm gonna link them up in the description if you can find them. Hopefully you'll be able to find them. But yeah, these are the best. And that is it. The Lucky Craft Pointer. I caught 50 fish. I think was probably my best day off of this thing, and it was ridiculous. So right now, and into spring, when it's overcast outside, cast this sucker towards structure, towards points. Figure out on the points, if the wind is blowing this way, target this side of the point, and you'll be more successful. But the point is to try different. What I would do with a point where it just looks like too fishy and there's some fish in there, is try casting directly at it from a distance, and then try coming up from behind and casting that way, and then try the other side. Try every angle of that point to find out where those fish are holding. It's not always obvious, but it tends to be pretty clear when you find a point that's kind of wind is blowing into it. But try each side, because I've done that, especially at Castaic, where, you know, I'll try one side and nothing's going on. I'll try completely on the other side of the same point, and then you start getting fish. And then try different depths. That's where the point of having a smaller one and a heavier one is, especially like at Cachuma, the water was a little darker. In the lagoon, the chrome one with the blue top worked great that day. It was a little overcast. The water was a little darker, not as clear as, say, you know, the upper lake at that time. So you wanted something that's going to get a little flashier, but the water's super clear. I love the ghost shad. So yeah, that is it. Get yourself some of these Lucky Craft pointers. They work great. That is it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.